Just an awesome day of weather here in central and eastern Kentucky on this Thursday. That warm front arcing through during the early hours, pressing afternoon highs into the upper 70s and low 80s. Summer warmth, that's going to continue as we finish out the week tomorrow. Showers back in play this weekend, and unfortunately some cooler air, more so Sunday and into early next week. Max HD radar and satellite, we are clear, looking good. Had a few little fair weather clouds from time to time, but those going by the wayside as we approach sunset within the next hour and change. Our Bluegrass Pace Care Skyview AC Camera Network down in Richmond, EKU 79, winds light out of the east, and that's what we'll see going through the evening hours here. Temperatures, of course, beginning to back down a bit with that sunset right around 7 o'clock. Don't let that deter you. A great evening to come, so enjoy it. And look at the difference from 24 hours ago, 12, 13, even 14 degrees warmer than this time yesterday, and much of the region enjoying the unseasonably warm temperatures, all due to that warm front which is sitting just off to our north. And again, a lot of real estate with nothing going on, everything right around that area of low pressure and the trailing cold front, which will be approaching our area this time tomorrow. But I think much of the rain is going to hold off until late tomorrow evening, early part of Saturday. This evening, nice and pleasant. Notice how temperatures don't drop a whole lot compared to how they did earlier in the week. We're going to start out in the low and mid 50s tomorrow morning, and then we'll see pretty much a carbon copy of today temperature-wise, upper 70s and low 80s. A few more scattered clouds as that moisture builds out ahead of the low. Should be in good shape for high school football tomorrow evening because the majority of the rain chances hold off until after midnight. Now the front moves through, winds will shift around to the west. Yeah, it cools down, but on Saturday, even though it's breezy, temperatures aren't going to be far off from average this time of the year. It's really on Sunday as we get that upper low that's sitting and spinning over the eastern part of the Ohio Valley. Low clouds, a few showers. You see the drop down, only upper 50s then, and we're going to see more of that heading into early next week, especially on Monday. That may, in fact, be our coolest day of the next 7, and then that upper level system begins to relax out a bit, and we should see temperatures rising. Missouri and Kentucky out of Kroger Field, 7:30. No big major changes. 60-ish, I think, at kickoff, considering it'll be a couple of degrees milder. That cool down not as quick, but you combine the shower chances, the wind gusting 20 to 25, and temperatures falling into the 50s, it's going to be a cool night out at Kroger Field, so be prepared for that. As far as overall rainfall totals between now and the time things wrap up on Tuesday, not a lot. You see the green, that's less than a ½ an inch. We'll take what we can get because the updated drought monitor, no big major changes. We expanded the moderate drought just a little bit to the south. Abnormally dry London, Somerset, Mount Vernon, and Williamsburg. Still doing okay in eastern Kentucky, but we really need to get some decent rainfall. But it looks like it's going to be fairly light this go around into the weekend. Clear skies, pleasant, 56 overnight. Another dandy tomorrow. Enjoy it. 82 here in Lexington, upper 70s to around 80 elsewhere. Again, for high school football, looking great. In fact, this deep in the season, you don't get that warm very often. And then we go from the low 80s to the upper 50s on Sunday, and that dreary and kind of damp weather, that's going to be sticking around into early next week. But we will finally begin to clear it out with some sunshine returning and highs back around 70 this time next week.